This is not just a burial dispute, it's a high-stake legal confrontation involving the remains of former Zambian President Edgar Lungu. What began as a procedural matter has evolved into a complex legal battle involving court orders, state authority, and family rights. At its core, the case raised profound constitutional questions about who ultimately controls the handling of the deceased individual. Legal foundation. The dispute originates from a High Court ruling ordering the repatriation of the remains to Zambia. This decision, delivered within a framework of South African law, was intended to bring finality. However, the Lungu family challenged the ruling, escalating the matter into the Supreme Court of Appeal. Their argument centered on procedural fairness and protection of family rights. Family versus state. The case represents a direct clash between the private and public interest. The family seek to retain custody and prevent repatriation, while the Zambian government argues that former heads of state must be returned to the state for state funeral. This conflict transformed personal grief into a broader legal and political issue. The unauthorized post-mortem. On 22 February 2026, South African Police Service conducted a post-mortem DNA sampling and identity verification on the remains without the consent of the family. This action is alleged to have violated an existing High Court order, making a critical turning point in the case and raise questions about the state compliance with the judicial authority. Contempt or compliance. The central legal issue is whether South African Police Services acted within the authority or in defiance of the court order. If the latter is established, the conduct could constitute contempt of court, a serious violation that undermines the rule of law and judicial oversight. The role of the mortuary. Two Mountain Burial Service, initially a neutral custodian, became entangled in the dispute. Faced with conflict legal directives and the intervention of South African Police Services, the mortuary refused to reaccept the remains. This decision reflects legal risk management rather than political alignment, as any action acquires potential liability. Inquest controversy. Parallel to this development, an inquest was initiated to determine the procedural legality. However, the inquest had not reached a conclusive when South African Police Services proceeded with its action, creating an overlapping legal process and uncertainty. Procedural complexity. The interaction between High Court orders, inquest proceedings, and police action have created a procedural conflict. Such complexity risks undermining legal certainty and highlights the challenge of coordinating multiple legal frameworks. Private investigators' involvement. The involvement of a private investigator introduced further concerns regarding transparency and the integrity of the process. It suggests a lack of trust between parties and raised questions about oversight. Appeal strategy. The family maintained that their appeal was incorrectly treated as lapsed. To safeguard their position, they filed a conditional application for reinstatement, ensuring the matter remains active regardless of procedural findings. Court demands. The family seek to return to the remains, declaration that SAP acted unlawfully, and the reinstatement of the appeal. These demands aim to secure full control over the process and prevent repatriation. Internal implications. The involvement of Zambian government adds a diplomatic dimension to this case. The handling of the former head of state carries symbolic and political significance, increasing the pressure on legal institutions. The conclusion. Ultimately, this case is more about burial. It is about authority, legality, and balance between the state power and individual rights. The outcome will have lasting implications for how the similar disputes are handled in future. That concludes our analysis. Thank you for watching the sim. If you found this breakdown useful, consider subscribing for clear, factual legal analysis. Until next time, stay informed.